Welcome to another episode on Time Out Renewal Network Show. My name is Steve. For the meantime, I'll be doing a teaching on some high income skills, how you can get started, how you can get into it, how you can make fortune even in it, and earn yourself money and just earn from the comfort of your home. So simple. So, topping the chart of the high income skills is copywriting. Okay, I am a copywriter, certified copywriter, and I can teach and explain what copywriting is all about. So, just follow me through this series and you'll be glad you did. Okay, so what is copywriting? Many people, they are familiar with the word, of course, copywriting, but copywriting is different from copyright. Copyright as in RIGHT, different from WRITE. Okay, so they are different. Copywriting mean WRIGHTING. Copywriting the is everything about writing a copy, putting in print words that are persuasive enough to convince people to take an action. It is a strategy of making sales through printed words. It's just closing a deal, closing a business in print. It's a closing in print. The word persuasiveness, the word closing must be there when you are talking about copywriting. It's beyond just putting grammar, it's beyond just putting words together to write an article or something like that. It is about closing a deal. The word closing must be there. You must be convincing, you must be convincing, you must be persuasive, you must engage your target audience, you must influence them to actually take the necessary action. Okay, so that's what copywriting is about. While on the other hand, copyright, RIGHT, is just about, is the exclusive rights you have to reproduce another man's work or idea or anything. Okay, now let's go into copywriting in full. So copywriting is one of those skills that you can learn and start earning even while learning it. It's a skill you can do even from the comfort of your home. Anywhere you are, you can do it. You don't need a capital to start, and you don't need to have a business before you become a copywriter. You can copyright for many other people's businesses, and for blogs, for newsletters, magazines, and a lot of things. You can write for business, and you are just needed. Everything we do, everything we buy is as a result of copywriting. In fact, we relate with copywriting every day. So if you buy a product, then there must be something that convinced you to buy it, either through advertisement on air or anywhere, or you just maybe billboard advertisement or anything. Something must have convinced you to buy it, and that's the work of copywriter. And they are awesomely paid all over the world, six figures, seven figures you can start making with your knowledge on copywriting. But it's not enough to write a copy. You must be creative with it, and that's why you need someone to guide you through it. It's beyond just you can watch YouTube videos like this. Other copywriters, they drop YouTube videos just to take you through. But let me tell you, you need a mentor. You need somebody to mentor you through, because it is beyond just writing. There's a way to write. There's this creativity behind writing. There's a magic behind writing, and it can be taught, it can be learned. Okay, so that's what copywriting is all about anyways. Now, many people wants to engage copywriting, but they don't know what it is. Let me just tell you some of the things you need to know about copywriting. First thing, if you want to get into copywriting, if you want to start copywriting, you must know that first thing is that you create a niche for yourself. You must create a niche for yourself. Don't just jump into it and you are like you can write for anything. You will be confused, and you cannot be good at everything. Jack of all trade, master of none. Don't let that be you. Okay, so you must be specific. You must have a target market. You must be specific in your ordeal. You must be specific in your engagement. You must let people know what you stand for, what you stand, what you are, what you can do. You can only be good at one thing, not at everything. Okay, so you must create a niche for yourself. There are a lot of things when you are being asked as a copywriter, that what can you write, what kind of copies can you write, and you're like, I can write emails, billboard ads, and scripts writing, advertisements, and blah blah. No, you need to be specific. Okay, political journals, I'm good at it. This, I'm good at it. Emails, I can, you can just broker yours. Just be specific. Take one. You can create, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of markets in the world, and you're just like, okay, let me focus on the sports market. Okay, so even in sports, you can still create a niche for yourself. Okay, so as a sports person, as a sports copywriter, you can just determine to go for the diet plan copies, or losing weight, or something related around that, and you are just writing stuff like that, and excellent. You become good at what you keep writing at, or what you keep engaging or on. Do you get that? So what you stay at, what you focus on, you become good at it with time. So you can actually focus on one thing. It's not you should focus on a market, as especially when you're beginning, when you're starting copywriting. Okay, the second thing you need to know is that you must make yourself, you must make your prospects, you must make it easy for them to say yes. You must make it easy for them to say yes to you, you know wanting to do business with you. You don't make it hard. You're just starting copywriting, and you're demanding for. I know many people are just money conscious. Everything is about money, and if it does not require money, they just don't want to do. One of the greatest copywriters that I've seen, Dan Lok, he said when he started copywriting, that he would meet with people that he knows they are into business, and that he can write well to enhance their business, and he'll be like, okay, I'm a copywriter, I can do this, I have done this, and blah blah blah. He's just selling himself to them. Sometimes you need to promote yourself. Don't wait for anybody to promote you. You need to promote yourself, and promotion sometimes does not come by just sitting down to yourself, and you are just thinking that a good promoter will come and just see you and just promote you. No, you need to find who that promoter is and give the person a block shot, such that the person will not be able to restrict or refrain from helping you or promoting you. So he said he will just give them a block shot, and just tell them, I will write copy for you. How about, I'm not after your money, I just want to increase your sales. So if I write a copy for you, and in the long run you increase in your sale or in your productivity, then you can pay me. And if you don't, then don't pay me. And they'll be like, okay, of course everybody want to go with that idea. And okay, let's just try this person out. And then they give him job, and that's where he has that platform to just prove himself. And then he does it, and then he does the job, and then of course he will do it well, and then the sale will increase, and they will give him money. And then some will even employ him to, okay, you'll be writing copy for us every month, and we'll be giving you this. And that was how he rose to where he is now. So don't make it hard for your prospect, for your clients to say yes. Don't make it hard for them to say yes to accepting to giving you a job. Okay, then another thing you need to know is that copywriting, you learn and you earn. You keep learning, you keep earning. The moment you stop learning in copywriting, that moment you stop earning. Okay, so that's another thing you need to know about copywriting. Copywriting is you must keep learning. That was why I said at the first instance that you must have a niche. So in that niche that you have created for yourself, of course, I mean, later you can engage in one other or two other niche, but they must still be in the same category. You can invade into some other markets, but they must still be in the category of the one you started with. Now you must keep learning that thing that you are good at. You must keep learning, keep building yourself, and then keep earning. Okay, so that's basically what you need to know about copywriting, especially if you're starting. There are many tips to writing a good copy. In fact, there's a sequence, there are tenets, there are advantages. Of course, one of the advantages of writing copywriting, becoming a copywriter, is that you don't have to stress yourself. You don't need a degree. In fact, you don't need a degree to start with. Many jobs out there, you'll be like, where's your degree, your CV, blah and blah. But for copywriting, your clients, your prospects, they are not interested in your degree or your certificate, or they are interested in, will you be able to give me the copy I want, the copy that will increase my sales. And if you can promise them that and give them proof, I'm telling you, you are at it, and you are getting into it. Okay, so That's one of the things. Then you can even do it anywhere. You can be on vacation and still earn money through copywriting. You can be sleeping in your house, just wake up, take your phone or your system or anything, just write a good copy out there, and then you're just paid for it. Okay, so that's one thing you need to understand about. There are many advantages of copywriting. You just and many people have not tapped into it yet. They are still It's still untapped. Yeah, copywriting is a skill that is still untapped. It's a business that is still untapped. So if you can get into it now, I mean, you can make it so fast, so quick in it, and then earn yourself a fortune even through it. Okay, so I believe you've learned one or two things in this episode. Subsequently, I will be dropping, um, tips on how to become a good copywriter, and then I'll be having a copywriting class where I'll be mentoring people on how to write good copy. I'll be passing on the creativity, the magic behind copywriting, and I'm sure you want to sign up for that class. When the time comes, I'll let you know. Till then, I love you. Bye bye.